Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another ride. Today we're on the NX650. It's an 89. It currently has 10,000 miles on it. We're on our way to see if we can stop a carburetor from overflowing. It sends me out of town. I gotta go out of town to do this. So I'm glad you came along for the ride. Let's do it. There's the old Valencia Club. We're currently on Highway 40. It's the old Highway 40. They used to use this before they built Highway 80. That means everybody had to go through all these little towns. So it's the old Highway 40, and in many places the cement slabs they built the highway out of are still the surface that you drive on, and the expansion joints between slabs, some of them aren't that nice. Here's the cement slabs, one after another. The highway used to be just a 2-lane road. I'm going to make a visit to the old town of Newcastle. It's a nice old town, part of the Lincoln Highway. So here's a building. It used to be housing Constable Jacks, but they had to close due to issues. And it still says Newcastle Restaurant on top, but it's going to be a brew pub coming soon. You got the Quality Market. It's the old packing sheds for Foothills fruit packing. It's the Newcastle packing shed. But here you go, once again, it's the Lincoln Highway. President Lincoln they're talking about. "12-foot high tunnel, 12-foot clearance." Here's another road in Newcastle. This would be a road I've never been on. So let's see what's happening on it. Drive slowly. There's children playing. Here's an international truck that I've never really stopped to look at. It's complete. Looks like it might still be usable. Maybe not. I like it. Okay, let's go under the bridge. Through the tunnel. It says, this monument was erected in recognition of the historical significance of this transportation corridor by the Placer County Water Agency and dedicated to the California chapter of the Lincoln Highway Association. Ophir Road was formerly US 40, which was the main route over the Sierras until the construction of Interstate 80. Prior to US 40, the Lincoln Highway traversed this section of Ophir Road. The Lincoln Highway, the first road across the United States, was convened in 1913 by the Lincoln Highway Association, which originated to promote automobile travel in the United States. The pieces of pavement below were taken from these two historic segments of highway. In other words, they had to do some repairs on the highway, old Highway 40, and they saved two pieces. Looks like it's got some engraving on here that somebody messed up. It says highway. It's hard to tell what that says. It's made out of parts of the old highway. That's the slab right there. Because they had to dig up the road in order to put in a water main or something. So they decided to save the slabs and make a memorial out of the whole thing. So that's the story of the Lincoln Highway, and you're getting to see a commemorative plaque, which at the bottom it says, continue your journey on Old Highway 40 without using 80. It's possible and enjoyable. Visit old towns, historic monuments, and grand vistas. It's an old-time Sunday drive. So that's all good and well. But we got to move on. We can't spend all day here. We're on Wise Road now. It's named after the CEO of Pacific Gas and Electric. This is where we're going to work on a carburetor. The throttle is sticky. It smells rich. Looks like he's going okay. He's gonna head out and get some gas. I'm gonna head home. You're getting shut off.